YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Spiritual Just. Now look, before we get into this video, I just want to let you know that like my voice right now is not it. I've been sick. I've been sick for the past like 2 days. So just know that like I sound pretty bad. Don't you guys love the new intro, man? I'd like to give a shout out to my man Branson Dickin for making me the intro. W Guy, W Mans. The guy is amazing. Now look, I know you guys haven't heard from me in a while. That's just due because your boy, I've been grinding. You know what I mean? I'm hitting the gym, doing stuff for the army, etc., etc. But look, I am posting TikToks, so just to let you know that go check out my spiritual period just on TikTok so you guys can see my TikToks. But look, so I posted on my social media, asked me a question, for my Q&A, and we got like 23 questions, so we're going to answer like all 23 now, all right? So I gotten like some pretty good questions too, which is like some questions that had like made me think a lot, so like some were pretty basic, but some made me had to like think a lot, all right? So we got question number 1, what's my favorite color? Out of all the questions, you guys could ask me. You guys asked me what's my favorite color. My favorite color is sky blue, by the way, though. Sky blue for sure. Now, look, I've had a lot of favorite colors, right? When I was little, it was green, white, black, and red, right? Like, that's just it over the years. But, like, ever since, like, I was a kid, every time when, like, I drew, like, a, color picture, whatever, picture book, whatever, like I always use sky blue crayon first, right? So like I always love sky blue, but now my official favorite color is sky blue. All right, now we got question number 2. What made me want to spread positivity? Right, that is a really good question, right? Now, the thing that made me want to spread positivity is just seeing what people go through. You know what I mean? And like hearing people talk bad behind people's back. Because, I was involved in that too. You know what I mean? I wasn't a very positive person. Like in the past, I was not very positive. Like at all. Like I've always had that empathy for people though. Like when they struggled and stuff like that. Like every time somebody came to me about a problem, I would always try to help them. But I wasn't to the point where I am now. To the point where I really, 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 all I want to do is help them. You know what I mean? So like, what made me want to spread positivity is just me not being a good person as like I could be. You know what I mean? Especially like in the past, I wasn't like the best I could be at all. Like I used to treat people so poorly in the past. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't want to be that person anymore. I want people to look at me, you know what I mean? Like look at me and go, man, every time I talk to that person, or every time I see this guy, he can always brighten up my day or light up a room or something like that. You know what I mean? I want somebody to just feel that. I want people to understand that, look, you don't have to go through this pain that you're going through. There's just another way out of it. You know what I mean? I'm not spreading positivity for me. I'm spreading positivity for others. Because I don't like to see people in pain. I don't like to see people in pain. I don't like to see people bullied. I don't like people getting made fun of. You know what I mean? That's why, that's why I want to spread positivity. Question number 3. What made you want to become more positive for yourself and around others? That is a really good question. You know what I mean? Like, I want to have a whole video based on my spiritual awakening, right? Like, on, like, everything that happened. But I want to do that in the future. You know what I mean? When I have more subscribers, when I have more people that I can help. You know what I mean? But what made me want to become more positive for myself and around others? Just that, like, basically the same answer that I said, what I want to spread positivity for. That's why. You know what I mean? Because when I sit there and I see that that a person is crying or a person is just going through something. You know what I mean? And I see somebody sad or depressed or something like that. I don't like to see that in people. You know what I mean? I want people to feel good about themselves. I want people to spread the love and spread positivity. I want people to understand that being positive can really help you. That's what I want. You know what I mean? That is what I want. To my next question. Why did I start Spiritual Just? Right? That's a really good question. So look, when I had my spiritual awakening, right, I had a whole, like a whole spur, whatever. I think it's spur though. A whole spur of like positive YouTubers. You know what I mean? Like I was watching Steph is Cold, Spiritual Soul, Jordan Peterson, Andrew Tate, like a whole bunch of other people, right? And I was like, man, these people are actually helping people too. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to say that I did that. Like I started Spiritual just because of those people. I actually started Spiritual Just because I wanted to put my story out there. You know what I mean? I want to put the story that I have or the stuff that I've been through out there in the world. You know what I mean? Like I gone through things that I know people out there are struggling with. You know what I mean? And I bounce back. You know what I mean? I bounce back. But I want people to understand that you can bounce back too. You know? Gosh, I know I'm sick and it's really bothering me, man. Like my voice is not it. But like, yeah, I want people to understand that you don't have to be in pain like you are. You know what I mean? I want people to understand that, look, I know the pain that you're going through. You know what I mean? I do. I know what you're going through. Like, I know the pain that you're going through. So, like, don't think that you're the only person alone in this. So that's why I started Spiritual Just. So I can put that out there. So I can put that out there to people and tell them, look, you're going through this. I understand you. Here is my opinion on this. Or how can I help you? That's why I started Spiritual Just. Right. My next question. How did you get out of your bad place and connect with God? I have a hard time connecting. That's a really good question. Right. Now look, I'm going to get a little personal here, right? I'm not going to say all my life, but mostly this year and a little bit of 2022 and this year, right, was the only 2 years. But 2021 and so on behind that, right, I never really believed in God. I'm not going to lie to you. I never did. Like, my family's really big religious, but I never, ever believed in God at all. Like, yeah, part of me is like, maybe, like, I still always had that part of me was like, maybe he is real. You know what I mean? Maybe that is, true. Or something like that. But, like, it's just that religion was always pushed on me. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. That's the thing about me. I don't want things to be pushed on me. I want to figure out things myself. Like, I don't want to just follow in somebody's footsteps or just live the reputation or the story of a family or somebody else. No. I want to do me. I want to be the best person I can be. I want to do my own path, do my own footsteps, make my own journey, my own story. You know what I mean? So I was in a really bad place, right? But I think this is I slowly started believing in God 2020, right? Because now it's coming back to me. 2020, right? It was like I don't want to say the day, probably, yeah, maybe the day after or a week after, right? So my grandfather died in 2020, right? So I'm pretty sure a week after, like I was sitting in my room crying. You know what I mean? Because like that's my grandfather. Like he's more like a father to me, right? But I was crying. And so I closed my eyes and I said, God, if you're real, show me something. Show me that he's in a better place, or tell me he's in good hands. You know what I mean? And I sat there, I don't know for how long. It felt like forever, but I don't know what it was. I don't know how long it was, right? But literally, I was just laying there, my eyes closed. And then I remember it because that's why I'm doing it now. Like, I just remember laying down and I was like, and a whole bunch of memories just came of me and him. Positive memories, too. I mean, it was a great experience. And I mean, like, my mind never went away from it. Like, it was just a memory, like a positive memory right after that. It was like a whole story of everything. Like, it's like I woke up that day and it was just like a whole bunch of memories. Like, literally. And I don't know for how long it was. I didn't check the time. But, like, I opened my eyes and I said, thank you. Right? And that's when I slowly started believing God. And that's when, like, that's when I started, like, okay, God is real. You know what I mean? So that's when I kind of started getting a little connection with him and everything else like that. But, like, you got to understand this. For you to connect with God, you have to believe in God. You know what I mean? And I don't even like calling him God. I was saying, like, the universe. You know what I mean? Like, I say the universe. I don't like saying God. I don't know why I don't. I don't know why, but I don't. You know what I mean? So, like, that's why I say the universe. So I must just start saying the universe now, right? Like, for you to believe in the universe, or for you to connect with the universe, you have to understand the universe. You have to really, really want something. You know, you want to bring something to the universe, like a plan or something that you want to do. You know what I mean? You have to have good intentions. That's like what I say. If you want something put in the universe, make it positive. Because whatever you put in the universe will bring it right back. So that's how I, like, you know, connected with God. You know what I'm saying? That was happening at bad time. So that's why I answered the question like that, right? Next question. Are you going to keep posting after you graduate? Absolutely. Now, look, there was, like, people in my school that, like, not even people in my school. Oh my gosh, you only started spiritual just for people in your school, blah, 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 so you can get a reputation. No. I made just because I'm graduating, that doesn't mean I'm just going to automatically quit YouTube. Like, this is the thing. I started YouTube in, like, January, February, March. Maybe maybe in mid-July. Mid-July, maybe the end of July, and then the beginning of August. I didn't tell nobody about me making a YouTube channel or a YouTube video. Nobody. Like, literally, I started YouTube, like, when I started, like, post my first YouTube video, I got, like, 10 views and, like, gained, like, I think it was, like, 6 subscribers. It was doing good. So I was like, man, this is crazy. Like, and that was, like, my first YouTube video. Didn't even post it on no social media or anything. Like, nothing. So that's when I started sharing my YouTube channels, started posting on my social media, and that's when my, you know, YouTube channel started growing. So I'm gonna obviously keep posting YouTube videos. Like, YouTube is like a part of me now. Honestly. Like, I get DMs and mostly DMs on people saying, oh my gosh, I needed this. I love your positivity. It's really helping me. YouTube comments, etc., etc. Like, I'm not going to say, like, that obviously makes me feel good, but that's not why I started YouTube. What I started YouTube for is, you know, like I said in, like, literally the beginning of the video, is just to help people. You know what I mean? It's just to help people. Like, I don't like to see people in a bad place in life. I like to see people happy. I like to see people smile. You know what I mean? Like, I'm getting a little connection here. You know what I mean? I like seeing people smile. Like, so, am I going to keep posting after I graduate? Absolutely, because I'm graduating tomorrow. Like, look, before I leave, because like I said, I leave June 21st. Don't forget, I'm going to be posting a YouTube video before I leave. I'm grinding YouTube heavy. I want to let you know that right now. Like, there's going to be videos coming, man, every week. So just stay tuned for that. But yes, I'm going to keep posting after I graduate. Alright. Next question. No, I already read that one. What would be your perfect day? Oh, that's a good one. What would be my perfect day? Hang on here. Okay. Holy crap. New stuff just came. I thought I had 23 questions, but then like more just came. It's like 42 now. Holy crap. But, okay. What would be your perfect day? Good question. Oh, wow. That's really good. First, wake up, right? Morning routine. Eat my favorite breakfast, right? Favorite breakfast by far, pancakes. I love pancakes. Pancakes are so good. Chocolate chip pancakes, etc., etc. Or French toast. I'll make some mean French toast. I'll make some mean French toast. You know what I mean? But morning routine, good breakfast, right? Hit the gym. Then I hope it's sunny out. Hit the gym. Do some yoga, right? Sunbathe. Hang out with friends, or my little girl. If it's a perfect day, hang out with my little girl and my homies. You know what I mean? Let that be it. Let's see here. Sunbathe, obviously, gotta sunbathe, right? What would be next? Sunbathe, and then at night probably eat a good dinner, right? Turn on a movie. What movie? Like, for me to, like, if a movie I could watch for the first time again would probably be, call me a geek, Star Wars, probably Empire Strikes Back, right? But if that's not it, put on a movie and maybe be like a Harry Potter movie, etc., etc., right? And go to sleep and sleep good. That would probably be my perfect morning. Probably basic, you know what I mean? But I can't really think of anything right now. You know what I mean? Because that's a really good question, but honestly. But yeah, that would probably be my perfect day. Next question. Are you religious? No. What do you look forward to in your future? That's a really good question. That is a really good question. What do I look forward to in the future? What I look forward to in the future is putting positive stuff out there. You know what I mean? Like, everywhere I go, I just want people to feel better about themselves. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going into the Army. That's a good thing. You know what I mean? After the Army, either way, YouTube is still going to be my life, right? Make YouTube videos. Get in the Army. Go in the Army. Hopefully I do love the Army. Love the Army. Go to school. I want to get my PhD in psychology, etc., etc. So, I really do. I just want to help people. That's what I really want to do. Because I've always struggled with it my whole life. So now I just want to help people. That's what I look forward to in the future. Next question. What brought light on you being so spiritual? You know what? I'm a good question. Meditating, right? Meditating, and just, I don't know where, it just hit me. Spirituality just hit me out of nowhere. Like, I want to tell you guys a story and everything, but I want to do it in the future. You know what I mean? Like, when I have a bigger impact and stuff like that. That's when I want to do it, like on the future. So we're gonna end it there. What made you want to start a YouTube channel and spread positivity so young? That's a really good question. Like I just said, you know what I mean? Like literally in like the last questions, helping people, so young, because just me in the past and stuff. Like I look back on me sometimes. Like don't get me wrong, I forgave myself because I forgave myself. I let go of some regrets because, you know, I still have regrets. You know what I mean? And every time when I say I still have some regrets, I still feel it in my heart. Because, you know what I mean? Regrets and not forgiving yourself would keep you down so much. I'm just going to let you know that right now. Right? So, like, me in the past, I just was not a good person. I was so mean to people. I used to judge people everywhere I go. I sometimes I would make fun of people. Like, I just wasn't the person that I wish I was, that I am now. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't always been the person that I am now. Period. So that's when, once I started meditating and I had my spiritual awakening, that's when I said, okay, I'm tired of treating people like the way I am. Let me do better. That's when I started being a better person, started being kinder, and that's when, wait a minute, YouTube hit me. You know what I mean? That's what happened. Next question. What is your opinion on all the things that has been happening at LHS? A whole bunch of stuff, literally. It's like I said, I'll post this on my social media too. This shouldn't has been... There's a whole nother way to approach the situations that's happening. But like, I've already graduated. I mean, I haven't graduated yet, but you know what I mean? I'm already out of school, so I'm just gonna end it there. Okay, let's see here. Do you ever want to become a speaker for like schools and things like that with your positive energy? To be honest with you, it's a possibility. But do I want to do it? Part of me is like, oh my, that seems like great. But part of me is like, no, it's not, no. Like, would I ever, like, part of me is like, yeah, that'd be great. You know what I mean? Just to help people when they're young. You know what I mean? So in the future, they know how it is. You know what I mean? Not how it is, but they can, like, maybe come up with some coping mechanisms or something like that, you know, help them keep that same positive attitude or same positive emotion. So, do I, like, to becoming a speaker? No, it never crossed my mind at all. But if it would ever happen, or do I think it would never happen? It might. Would I mind it? No. But yeah, I wouldn't mind it. Let's end it there. Next question. What can I do for other people to make their lives a little more positive? There's a whole bunch you can do, literally. A, you can just give them a compliment. Give them compliments. B, ask them for help. Like, literally. Or just smile at them. Like, literally. Every time I see somebody like down, or somebody like that looks mad, I just look at them eye to eye and just smile at them. You know what I mean? Or I give them a compliment. Like, or I ask them how they are. Like, asking somebody how you're doing goes a long way. I'm telling you. And especially, like, if they feel down. Like, if you see somebody upset, or you just have a feeling of somebody being upset, and you ask them, how are you? And they tell you a lie, I want you to honestly keep a conversation going with the people, with that person. Because I guarantee you they let up a little bit. And then they're going to release something, like release some sadness, or they're going to get closer to you. Like, because I remember talking to this one person, and I was asking him, I said, how you doing? Right? I could always tell by his energy he was already, like, you know, sad. You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't the best. And he's asking me, like, oh, yeah, I was fine. Kept on having a conversation with him. And then once I got to keep talking to him and everything like that, he's like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And he told me some of his problems. I was like, see, if I literally said, hey, if you want somebody to talk to, or I ask you how you've been, trust me, I'm not here to judge at all. Like, I don't judge people on any of their problems or anything else. I'm here to help you. Like, not even to help you. I'm just here for you to talk to. Literally. For you to talk to. If you want somebody to talk to, or you want somebody to, help, I'm right here. That's what I told that person. So, like, there's a whole bunch of stuff you can do. Smile at them, or even give them, like, a kind note. Ask them how they do and help them with something. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Next question. What can I do? Oh, no. I already read that one. How do you try to stay positive even when you feel down? Okay, this one's really hard. This one is really hard. So, sometimes I like to, when I'm really feeling down, I meditate, right? And I do, a long meditation. But see, meditation is not always for everybody, right? So if I'm really feeling down, sometimes I just like to go by myself, you know what I mean? And let it out, just me. Go where you're going and let it out. Scream, do something. I always just like to be by myself sometimes, when I'm feeling really, really down, and I just don't say anything, and then when I'm by myself, I just let it all out. Told you guys I'm sick. I just let it all out. You know what I mean? So, after that, I always feel a little bit better, but not the best. So that's when I go inside, I write down some things, you know what I mean? Write down some angry thoughts or intrusive thoughts or something. You know what I mean? I write it all down. And then I always take a deep breath, and I just rip it, ball it up and throw it away. And then it's man, it's kind of a relief sometimes for me. So that's something I do when I try to stay positive. And then after that, when I get done ripping it and throwing it away, I always write down something I'm grateful for, some people that I'm happy around or something. Or I even text somebody or be on the phone with somebody and go hey, how you doing? You know what I mean? Or be on the phone with a friend, or even put in some headphones and listen to music. Do something that you love to do. When you feel down, do something that you like to do. That's what I always tell somebody. Do something that you like to do. Next question. How do you feel about smoking weed? I don't like it. If you want to smoke weed, you can smoke weed. But I don't like it. You know what I mean? I have some friends that do it, you know what I mean? But it's just not for me. It's not for me. So, you do you. Favorite music artist? Lil Tecca. Lil Tecca for sure. I love my man Tecca. Why do you think he has a producer tag? We love you, Tecca. I love Tecca, bro. He is a banger. Every song he drops is a banger. My favorite music artist is Lil Tecca. Alright. Oh, good question. What inspires you to do what you do today? Patience. Patience is a really good question. You know what I mean? Love Patience. She's a great person. Love her personality, etc., etc. But, what inspired me to do what I do today? Just this one YouTube video that I wish I kept. That I wish I, saved to, a playlist or something. But, it was Joey Diaz. And, it was on TikTok too. I was sitting down, and it was a motivational TikTok, and it was the year of the effing soldier, right? You can probably look that up on TikTok. It's probably the whole TikTok. And just listening to that, I was like, man, That is just a great way to put it. And I just improved myself from that point on. Hit the gym, meditating, ate right, like I've been eating right, a whole bunch of stuff like that. After that happened, right, that is what gave me a little bit of inspiration. But then I started watching Spiritual Soul, Jordan Peterson, Andrew Tate, a whole bunch of other people like that do to, I don't know, help more people or put more stuff out there. You know what I mean? By not just, always talking about women or always talking about men or something like that. Like, just pitting everybody together. And that's when I came up with Spiritual Just. You know what I mean? I want to help people. I want to help. I don't care what gender you are. Like, I want people to understand that I'm not biased in anything. Like, whatever somebody goes through, I just want to help you. That is what inspires me. That is what inspires me today. Literally. And then let me tell you another story. It was who was I talking to? I always do this. I was talking to somebody, right? And it was like I was talking to him, and then I was asking the person. I said, "Hey, how you doing? How you doing? What's going on?" I was catching up with an old friend. He was telling me everything that was happening, and literally, I can feel the pain in his voice. Right? I can just feel the pain in his voice, in a person's voice. And I said, "Oh my gosh." And I literally just gave that person a hug and did not let go. Like, and this is the thing. They didn't let me go. Like, they hugged me tight. And I hugged them too. Like, it's like they didn't want to give me go. They didn't want to let me go. You know what I mean? So I hugged that person too. Because I want that person to understand that, look, I don't know what you're going through, but I'm here to help you. I'm here to be the shoulder that you want to cry on, or the person you want to come to, or something. I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm here. So that is kind of what inspired me too. By just having that little conversation with somebody. What is your opinion on liking someone but the feelings are reciprocated? Tell the person how you feel. It's really how it is. Like, you got to understand, if they like you, they like you. If they don't, they don't. Like, I dealt with this in the past, literally. It's just simple as that. You just tell the person how they feel, how you feel, literally. Just tell the person how you feel. And look, if the person says no, they say no. But if they say yes, then look, you did it. Like, there's you got to understand that you can't just want somebody to run to you or want somebody to like you. You know what I mean? Like, if you want somebody to like you, just be yourself. If they like you, if they like your character, your charisma, or they just like your personality or you in general, they like you. But if they don't like you, they don't like you. You don't have to, this is the thing. You don't have to have people to like you. Like, that's the thing. That's like being a nice person. And let me tell you something. There's a difference between being a nice person and a good person. Be a good person. A good person is somebody who is kind to people, but is also not kind when they don't need to be. It's how it is. So just tell them how you feel. If I could live anywhere in the world, where would I live? Georgia, probably Atlanta. But down there, hopefully, I think in maybe August, because for the Army and stuff like that. So, but I don't go down there in Atlanta. I go down there in Georgia. But I'm like by Atlanta though. So it's your spiritual awakening or led up to it. Thanks. Whole nother video. I'm telling you, a whole nother video. Go bald. I'm going bald. I'm not going bald, first of all. I'm just going to keep it a low fade. But next week, actually, I'm cutting my hair off next week. I actually just retwisted my hair. Because, look, Having all this hair is a lot of work. I'm telling you. Like, I'm cutting it all off. I got to do it for the army anyway. So I'm just keeping it a low fade. So, if that's bald enough for you, let it go bald. But I'm not going bald. I'm keeping it a low fade. But look, that's the end of the video. Look, I enjoyed you guys' questions. I hope it answers some of them. Because some of them was like a really good question I had to think about. But like I said, more YouTube videos are coming out. Once I graduate, more YouTube videos are coming out. I'm letting you know that right now. Like, they're coming out. Before I leave June 21st, I want to post more YouTube videos. Right? Like, look, I don't know how many I have now. I think it's like 60 something, maybe 70. I'm not sure. But look, more are coming. More are coming. Look, I hope everybody has a good day. Namaste. Peace.